Hello, I'm attorney Joseph Niven from the law offices of Joseph H. Niven, PC, and I am here for Facts Matter Fridays to talk to you about 5 toxic behaviors that destroy co-parenting. Number 1, using video calls to gather evidence against the other parent. Video calls are supposed to be used to allow parents to talk to their children when the children are with the other parent. It is really toxic to use these video calls as reconnaissance missions. Look, the room is so messy. The home is unsafe for our child. Look, where did our child get that bruise from? So if you do this, then the other side is likely not to encourage electronic contact. Number 2, using written communication as a trap. As busy parents, we know how valuable text messaging can be. We often cannot pick up the phone because we are at work or have some other obligation. So it's very useful to be able to text each other so that this way you can communicate regarding important things for your child. However, if you use written communication to try to trap the other person into doing something that will hurt them in court, then the other parent is likely to not want to talk to you about situations regarding your child. Number 3, using discussions about major decisions to prove the other side's negligence. If you're talking about your child's school, medical care, religion, extracurricular activities, and every other sentence out of your mouth is about how stupid the other parent is, then the other parent is likely not to want to talk to you about decisions regarding your child. Number 4, nitpicking over small expenses. I'm not talking about big ticket items like orthodontic bills, extracurricular activities, medical insurance premiums. I'm talking about things like ice cream. One of my colleagues once got a call from a client because they were arguing with each other over who was going to buy the child ice cream from the ice cream truck. He has integrity, so he reminded his client that if he got involved, his involvement would cost more than the ice cream. I once had a client who got her first child support payment along with a deduction of $30 because he took the child for a haircut. Whenever possible, have some grace. Buy your child that ice cream. And don't sit there and remind the other parent, why am I buying this ice cream? Because I pay you child support. Number 5, and this is probably the biggest one, disparaging the other parent to the child or in front of the child. Every parent in a custody case has some underlying fear that the relationship with their child will be damaged. If you disparage the other parent to the child or allow other people to do that, or you do that in front of the child, the message that you are sending to the other parent is that if they encourage a relationship between the child and you, that they are hurting their own relationship with the child. Thank you very much, and I will see you next week for another Facts Matter Friday.